Hello, viewers out there. Welcome to the Premodern Super Gauntlet 2021. We're now through the round of 64 matches. I think there may be one or two still to be aired, but nope. Okay, just was told. Nope, don't worry about that. So good. We're all at the round of 32 now. As far as I know, this is the first streamed match. Am I right, guys? I don't know. So let's see. Our match today is between, and that's not what it should look like. Is Blue Green Madness, previously and currently still played with by Mike Harris. It's the pretty much the classic version. There's some tweaks of his own, but it's Blue Green Madness at heart. And then the other deck, which I thought I made a third type, but I didn't. So let me do that quick on the fly. So where the heck? There we go. So the second deck, there we go, perfect. No, it's not perfect. What the heck? Browse. Killing me, Smalls. The second deck. I have some behind the scenes people that are screwing with me, so take it as it may. But the second deck being played tonight is DracoBlast. It's pretty much, I think, the deck that Jared Doucette's been playing. Is there any? I don't know. There might be exact 75, and it's as you expect, fast little creatures for discard. Discard cards, burn spells. It's basically a machine head kind of shell with a DracoBlast combo that if you're at 16, you have to always worry that you could die. It's basically a triple Carrick Spite. Just one and done, and your opponent usually helps with a sting or two from their fetch lands. And just because we have a player who's known for making great layouts, here's also the Draco Blast deck. Boom! As one might say. God, my production's horrible because I'm just like stretching things as they pop up. There we go. So, boom goes the dynamite, or boom goes the Draco. That's more fitting. And beyond that, I'll bring in the guys, get their audio set, and make sure everybody's on the right side. And they're not, so I will fix that. And other than that, I'll let you guys have at it. Good luck.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I got these all facing different directions now. All right, Mountain and Grim Lavamancer. Go ahead.
You got it. Drop. Island. Careful study.
Sure.
1, 2. I will pitch a Squee and a Rootwalla. Madness on the Rootwalla.
Sweet.
Your go, sir.
I will play a Bloodstained Mire.
Sure.
And I will pass turn.
All right. Tap, upkeep, Squee.
Sure.
Drop. You have my coast.
Sure.
Attack you with the Rootwalla.
No blocks.
No pump.
19.
I'll take a point to 19. And I'll play a Survival of the Fittest.
So good.
And pass to you.
All right, cards in hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, I will fetch to 18.
Mm-hmm.
Grab a swamp.
Yep.
Hmm. Just kind of try to stymie the aggression a little bit. I'll bolt the root walla.
You got it.
All right, I'll go to my turn.
Yep.
I will play a Tainted Peak.
Sure.
I will attack.
18.
And I will play a Hypnotic Spectre.
Ooh, hippie. Hippie is good.
All right, go ahead.
Tap. Draw. Play an island.
Mm-hmm.
Go to 17 and Wild Mongrel.
Sure.
Your turn.
You have how many in hand?
5.
All right, I'll attack with Hippie.
No blocks. Let's go 1 and 5. Reroll.
4.
4. So here.
Mm-hmm.
It is a circular logic.
Okay.
I will choose not to invoke madness.
I'll play a Phyrexian Arena.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Tap. Jump. Um, I'll attack you with the mongrel.
No blocks.
Before damage, I'll pitch Squee to +1/+1.
Sure.
And I'll make it black.
Sure.
15. Then I'll go Wasteland, and I'll waste your peak.
Okay.
And I'll pass to you.
3 cards in hand.
3 cards.
I'll take a damage from Phyrexian Arena.
Mm-hmm.
Draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Draw a card per turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll attack with. Hold on. 17, 14. I'm not going to block. Can't help thinking this is going to be one of those games where every single point comes into play.
You'd probably be right.
No, just hippie.
Just hippie. I'll Rushing River, paying the kicker to bounce the hippie in the arena.
Brings you down to 2 cards in hand.
Yes.
Okay. Second main.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Got it. Untap. Upkeep. Squee.
Yep.
Drop. Play a Flooded Strand. And I'll attack with the Mongol.
Sure. No blocks.
Before damage, I'll go ahead and pitch Squee.
Sure.
And that's it.
11.
Pass to you.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
Declare attacks.
You got it.
Just the hippie.
No box. 1 or 2. Evens, odds.
For odds.
Mm-hmm.
Odds.
Arrogant Worm. I'll fetch.
Yep.
14. I'll get an Island of Madness it.
So 13.
Yep. Taking another point to 13. And that's it for that sequence.
Okay. I'll play Mistress Factory.
Sure.
I'll terminate the arrogant one.
Terminated.
And I will pass turn.
Tap, upkeep, squee.
Yep.
Drop. I'll attack you with the mongrel.
No blocks.
No pump.
9.
And pass to you.
Cards in hand.
3.
Draw for turn.
Hmm?
This is tough. Sorry.
No, it is. Take your time.
I need light tools to be shifted by like a point or two to make this a little bit easier. You have worm. Probably just it puts me in such a tough spot either way. I'll animate.
Sure.
I think you got a fistful of counter magic. I'll go to attacks.
You got it.
I'll attack with these. Pretty sure you don't have any forests in your hand, so.
Do not. I wish
sure
I
one of them is
did.
free.
I would have loved a forest on turn 1. Yeah, no blocks. I go to 9. I have 3 in hand.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do it like that, or
1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5, 6. Yep.
Perfect. 5.
So it's here.
Yep.
Circular logic.
Okay. So I have to think that the other one is probably another circular logic or counter spell. That's what my gut's telling me. Phyrexian Arena.
Sure.
Go ahead.
End of your turn. I'll activate survival going to 8.
8. Yep.
I'll pitch squee.
Yep. I wonder what you're gonna get.
I wonder as I wonder.
I had a feeling my fun would be cut off at some point.
All right. You're still good.
Yep. Yep.
Untap, upkeep, squee.
Yep.
Draw. For attacks, I'll pump the Mongol by pitching Wonder.
Sure.
And attack you for 3.
This guy doesn't respect Bolt at all. No blocks.
No pump, just 3.
6.
Play out Windswept Teeth.
Sure.
And pass to you.
5.
Yep.
Duress.
Dress is fine. Genesis and squee.
Okay, interesting. Interesting. So go down to 7. Turns off attacks. Put you to 5. But I don't live through that. All right. Wow, this is such a good game.
Yeah, it is.
So I can put you to 6. Get an arrogant worm, play this turn, but then you go down to 5. Both fly. Wow. Such a good game. You got cut on green, I got cut on red.
Mm-hmm.
You fire exceeding against me. All right. Play Mishra's Factory.
Sure.
Activate.
Sure.
Go to attacks.
You are welcome to declare.
Attack with both.
I will pop the heath for a forest, going to 7.
Yep. Uh-huh.
And I'm just going to keep my library up because I'm going to
That's fine. Yep.
activate survival, pitching squee.
Sure.
And now I have to think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll get a root walla.
Sure.
Then I'll activate survival again, going to 6.
Yep.
Pitching root walla and madness.
Okay.
I'll get another root walla.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Before blockers are declared.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine.
Activate the mongrel to bring root walla in.
Yep.
And I will block them both.
Sure.
Or any effects.
No. Pass turn.
Tap. Upkeep squee.
Yep.
Drop. I will attack you with the mongrel.
Sure.
Discard squee, make it a 3/3.
Yep.
Discard Genesis, make it a 4/4.
Sure.
What am I missing here?
I'm at 5.
Yeah. And make it a 5/5, discarding Wasteland.
I will concede.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, am I playing into a terminate? If so, is there something I should be doing instead? Then I realized, like, no, I'm dead next turn no matter what.
That was such a great game.
That was a really great game. I was honestly thinking, like you might have had that once you got the circular logic, because both times that I pitched the logic to the hippie, it was the only card that was like relevant for you to hit. Like
Hippie
all the
gets
others
your
had
turn.
madness or didn't matter.
Nice.
After hearing Brian's jokes, I think we need to have a cymbal drum set out.
Sometimes they're really bad.
You haven't listened to me on the podcast.
Rimshot makes them better.
Yeah.
There should be a disclaimer at the start of any stream.
Well, you guys probably didn't see the one I did. It might have been one of your other games, because someone had mentioned part of the dad joke, and it's like a 20, 30-year-old dad joke of, if you're Russian to get to the bathroom and you're American when you leave the bathroom, what are you in the bathroom?
European. Yeah, when I saw that on the stream, I was like, yep, I know this one. But I didn't want to chime in. I wanted to let Hoyp and Flint try and figure it out.
Then it's like, oh, it's like, yeah, that's a bad joke. Bad dad joke. Gotta have some symbols for that.
Yeah, because of course against your deck, I'm just living in fear of getting down to 16. And
Oh
so,
no, I drew Draco on turn 3 that game.
so it
Yeah.
was not even an option.
Yeah, I think we had a comment of, well, this is how you play survival with doing the least use of survival. You have 1 green?
I had only the coast.
And a Painland.
Yeah.
And so that was the thing. Like, I
Yeah.
didn't want to be activating constantly, but also I needed to play the tempo game. And so even just wasting a turn to get the wonder was, like I say, it felt like a waste of a turn.
Yeah.
It was like I needed to
I
do the
think it was a
Rushing River.
necessary evil. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rushing River was really good.
Yeah. And that's a singleton.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you guys had to throw in all the wonder jokes. It's like, oh, it just keeps getting worse. I wonder if he's got the Draco. I wonder.
You betcha. You're good to cut, however. All right, I take it you be on the play.
Yes, sir.
Game 2. Let's do it. This is a mull from me.
This is an interesting hand. I'll keep.
Cool.
While you're mulling, I just wanted to give a shout out to Talman Purple. He's still with us viewing. He just joined the list of followers. I'm currently 9 short of 500. So if you guys aren't a follower, feel free to click that button and bump me up to 500,000.
Smash that like button.
Woo! If you can find my emojis, I post them, but I don't know how to get them to work. And of course, the wife's calling at the same moment.
Well, you can just switch to stream because I'm going to keep this hand.
Sounds good. I'll go on mute. Good luck.
And thank you. And who do I bottom? I think I bottom you.
Bye.
Bye. All right.
Let's
do it.
Mishra's Factory, go.
Drop. That is an interesting turn 1 play, sir.
It's a very interesting hand, sir.
I
also respect
now.
Wasteland, and if you're going to take something out, I would much rather be that.
That's just so weird, because I'm like, well, he didn't arrest me, but what does this mean? I'm going to go Forest, Nimble Mongoose.
Sure.
Your turn.
Swamp.
Sure.
Duress.
All right. You will see a Rushing River and a Circular Logic to take, a Basking Root Walla, a Coast, and a Wasteland.
See, you did have the Wasteland. I'm so smart.
I did.
SMRT. All right. Let's go with Circular Logic.
You got it.
I know you'll just draw another one, but all right, go ahead.
Untap. Drop. Attack for 1.
Yep. 19.
Play the Wasteland.
Yep.
Play Rootwalla.
Sure.
And I will pass to you. Draw. Play the Yav Coast.
Sure.
Attack with them both.
I will activate Mishra's Factory.
Sure.
I will block Nimble Mongoose.
If only there was a way to get 6 into my yard now. Yeah, that's fine. But I will pump the Rootwalla.
16.
And I'll waste your springs.
You're going to waste my springs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You go.
All right, give me 1 second.
Yep.
Okay. Draw for turn.
Yep.
I'll play another springs.
You got it.
I will activate Mishra's Factory.
Sure.
No, I won't. What am I doing? I'll pass turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. Play an island.
Sure.
Attack.
I'll activate Mishra's Factory.
Sure.
I'll block.
Sure. I will pump.
No, I won't. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll pump.
I'll go to 15, and I will lightning bolt the Rootwalla.
Sure. And then pass to you.
Boras Stronghold.
You got it.
Activate.
Mhm.
Attack.
18.
Go ahead.
Tap. Draw. Wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Activate Mishra's Factory.
Sure.
Attack.
Kill it.
Sure. Bloodstained Mire. Pass
Sure.
turn.
Wait, Flooded Strand?
Sure.
Wild Mongol?
Cards in hand.
2. Rushing River and 1 you don't know.
Okay.
And pass to you.
I'll search with Bloodstained.
14.
I've got a mountain.
Sure.
Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play a swamp.
Sure.
I will pass turn.
Tap. Draw. Attack.
No blocks.
No pump.
Okay. 12.
Your turn.
I'll pass turn.
Sure. Cards in hand.
5.
Untap. Draw. Attack.
Sure.
No pump. And pass to you.
Cards in hand. 3 unknown.
3 unknown and a Rushing River, so 4.
I'll cast Insidious Dreams, discarding 3 cards.
Insidious Dreams is good.
I guess I should have shown you the cards I was discarding. Dark Ritual, Insidious Dreams, and a Mire.
Cool. Do you have to show me?
No.
Okay. This is actually the first time Dreams has been cast against me.
All right, I will put them back in this order.
Okay.
Go to my turn.
Yep.
I will cast Erratic Explosion, targeting you.
Erratic Explosion resolves.
I'll reveal a Draco.
Yep. I go to 2. Got the bolt.
Oh, goes on the bottom, sorry. And I will pass turn.
All right. Tap. Draw. Attack you with the Mongol.
No blocks.
Before damage, I'll pitch Arrogant Worm, Invoking Madness.
Sure.
I'll also pitch a Wonder.
Okay.
So you get hit for 4.
6.
And I'll pass to you.
I'll cast Lightning Bolt targeting you.
Yep. Whew. Just the one logic, my only counter.
Another great game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought there's no way he blocks the Mongoose. And I don't know why I thought that.
I respect mongoose.
Definitely a dumb play. You're good. I will be on the play, sir.
I figured as such.
Makes sense, right? All right, good luck.
You as well.
Yeah, I'll keep.
I'm a mulligan.
Okay.
I'll throw this one back too.
Okay.
I'll put these two.
Sounds good. All right, good.
Yep.
Lead off with a Windswept Heath, going to 19. And I'm going to find a forest, use it to cast a root wall, and say go.
Alrighty. I'm going to lead with a Bloodstained Mire and pass turn.
Okay. Untap.
Yep.
Drop. Coast.
Sure.
Attack with the Walla.
No blocks.
No pump.
19.
And I'll cast a survival.
I'll go to 18.
And pass to you.
Grab Mountain.
Mm-hmm. Or... Yeah, 18.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I added an extra for no good reason.
Swamp, go ahead.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'll take a point to 18, and I'll careful study.
Sure.
1, 2. That's tough. I'll pitch a City of Brass and an Arrogant Worm.
Sure.
And I'll play a Wasteland.
Okay.
Attack.
Yep.
Pump.
15.
Here we go.
I'll play a Bloodstained Mire.
Sure.
And I will pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Play another Wasteland, and I'll attack.
No blocks.
No pump.
14.
Pass to you.
13. I'll play Sulphur Springs.
Sure.
And I will pass turn.
Cards in hand.
5.
Into your turn, I'll activate Survival, pitching Arrogant Worm. And I'll take a point to madness it in.
17. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And you're getting?
And I will fetch up. I'll get Squee.
Okay. Before you go to your turn, I think I'm going to have effects.
Sure.
I'll cast Insidious Dreams.
You got it.
Discarding. Those two.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 other cards in hand, 2 unknowns.
Mm-hmm.
So you can. Yep. I discard Tainted Peak and Sulphur Springs.
Sure.
Just trying to decide if I want to do 3 or 2.
Mm-hmm. All good.
I will put them on top like that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Tap. And draw.
Yep.
Tech.
No blocks.
No pump.
Okay. So 5.
Mm-hmm.
8.
Play an island.
Sure.
I'll waste your springs.
Sure.
And pass to you.
I will draw a card for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will cast Erratic Explosion, targeting you.
I'll counter it, taking a point.
Yeah. Good games, man. So I had the decision line there was, so these were this was essentially my hand at
Mm-hmm.
that time, was this. So, or I'm sorry, this.
Yeah, and you needed the.
So I know I'm like, you're probably going to take me off the red, but you can still on your turn, hypothetically discard Squee, go get a Mongrel, play the Mongrel, and still be able to cast Circular Logic or hold up Counterspell.
Right.
So it was one of those, damn if you do, like either I discard the Pyroblast to keep a land in hand,
Mm-hmm.
so I do have the second red, or I hope that maybe you don't waste land and I
Right.
get to turn with the second land and you find something else you want to do with it.
Yeah.
So
No, actually, I was kicking myself because the island was actually a top deck, and I had pitched the city, not even thinking about like, wait, then I only have 1 blue. So if I hadn't pulled that, the other thing I was thinking is I shouldn't have gotten Squee. I should have gotten Spike Feeder in case I don't draw the blue. Then I put Spike Feeder into play.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, I definitely noticed the pinch on blue that time.
Mm-hmm.
There's just nothing I could do.
Yeah, no, that was it was just tough for you in that position. I mean, hell, you almost did it though.
No,
Well, of course, I was at
It was there.
17, so you would have had to get that last damage in somehow.
No, I had put Bolt and Draco on top.
Oh, okay.
So I had drawn the Bolt for the turn.
Right.
So this was what my hand was essentially at the end of the game. But yeah, great games, man.
Yeah, for real. So I had a really tough time figuring out how to board against you. I was actually like sitting there all day kind of debating. I ended up deciding because it wasn't so much what to bring in, like, well, it was a little bit because I, for a long time, was considering bringing in a null against you because I figured you bring in dystopia,
Correct.
and dystopia is really good against me. And then, like, stopping your arena is also good. Um, and then what's your? Don't you have another one? Other Masticore. Masticore is also really good against me. So I kind of figured, but then I decided against it, just thinking, I really want to be countering the the combo. So I don't want to be bringing in a narrow counter that doesn't counter the combo.
Right.
So, and
So
I also just took out like one of these four ofs because it's like so many things in my deck are good against you. There's nothing that's like obvious.
So it's interesting because I kind of anticipated a little bit of that too. I wasn't 100% convinced that you were going to bring in a null. I know there's a lot of. I know I'm going to bring in Dystopia.
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously good against Fire Xing Arena and Mastercore as well. And I don't see myself taking those out against you.
Yeah.
So I wasn't that was kind of the one unknown as far as what you're going to end up doing. I did feel that. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, this is how I actually played it.
Oh, I was gonna
I'm in
switch.
here telling you all my what I'm doing. But
Yeah.
so I didn't the one card that I thought that you might bring in that I thought would be terrible or that would be very hard is actually Legacy's Allure. Um,
I considered it, and then I was kind of like, yeah, but there are games where like you don't even really go crazy on the creatures.
no, it's absolutely true, but I also knew that with the amount of counter spells that you had, that always getting off the Insidious, the actual combo, it might actually be difficult. So a
Hmm.
lot of games might turn into more of a grindy thing, and I really didn't want to put myself in a position to where, you're actually playing Legacy's Allure and taking like my Lavamancer, which can like basically kill my whole board because you're playing cities, you can activate. You
Right.
have discard outlets and like also you could go nuts just taking a
Yeah,
turn
I get a full
Lavamancer.
yard.
So that's why I opted to board out Lavamancer, and it's not that great versus you, anyways. Yeah, it's good for the splash damage to get the extra, get you down to 16.
Right.
But I kept the bolts in just for that.
Right. But
I trimmed on
basically, you can only get a root walla if I'm not able to pump it,
right.
or a
Yeah,
mongrel
I'm
if I'm
not
not
gonna
able to
get
pump that.
I'm
So
not gonna get Mongrel, right? I'm
yeah,
not gonna get any of the arrogant worms or anything like that.
use
Root
yeah.
Wall is gonna do, or the Monger is gonna do. Uh, that it just seemed bad. So that's why I kind of opted the way that I did as far as the sideboarding.
Yeah.
Bring in the Pyroblast to try to actually squeak stuff through. And I don't know, it almost got there.
Yeah.
I never like playing against this deck. It always feels like it has pressure.
Uh-huh.
You always have the pressure, and for whatever reason, circular logic is always there against me when you need
Every
it.
time
Yeah,
you face off,
yeah.
yeah. Well, I also was quite happy when I was looking at your list and seeing that you had no graveyard hate. Um,
I don't
because
care.
because I was like honestly more bringing the Annull in because I just assumed you might have Crips,
Right.
and then I checked and saw, and it was like that really swung me
What are
away
you gonna
from
do? A chroma me? I'm gonna 16 you. Like,
it.
Chroma. Hold my beer.
yep.
Yeah. But honestly, like I feel like it was Jared's addition to the deck of Wasteland, and I think that it's like critical for a tempo deck like this to have
Good job
that
beating your own deck, Jared. Thanks.
with your own ideas. But the survivals, I've seen people do them before, and I'm pretty convinced. I think they're really good.
Oh
I
no,
mean,
basking root wall with survival is pretty fun. I like that.
yeah.
I did it with the opposition orb style play.
Right.
So, yeah, I could just put all this stuff into play for free, and now I got more stuff to lock you down with. And
You go full Oshawa Stompy.
yep. Yep.
The only thing I'd be worried about is like, okay, pass, and then pyroclasm.
Yep.
But
if they don't have it, it's like you've got a lot of power going at them.
But
those
even
are three amazing games, by the way.
Yeah, those were
great. Are three of the better games of Premodern I played.
Honestly, my heart was pounding on all of them.
Well, good.
You had me really convinced. Like I think I'm about to lose this.
Yeah, you're never quite safe.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. DracoBlast, man, it'll blast you. Were there any questions, Andrew, from the chat?
That seems to be about it. Let's see.
Not a ton of viewers.
Yeah, not too many. So for the viewers that we do have, we're gonna raid the PSS.
I was gonna say PSS is probably going on.
Yeah. I got the announcement like right after we started. Let's see. The other shout outs and things like that would be we just dropped episode 36 of the Premodcast. So
we did.
It's available with one of our favorite guys, the Turtle Man. It's
Jared Siatkowski, if you guys
it's
are familiar.
a laugh fest.
Your fellow Floridian.
Hate that guy. Don't leave any Korean cards for anybody. I somehow ended up with this thing. I don't know. I think this one probably belongs to him, Jared. Or, I'm sorry if this is yours. No.
Probably. I'd be guessing. If it's not, it will be soon.
I probably owe some sort of royalties just by possessing it.
Yeah, you just showed it on camera. Ching. Then we've got, if you're in the November monthly, we've got 5-ish days left to wrap up your rounds. I've started putting in the tallies for whoever's won their pod versus our wild cards. It looks like we'll probably hit right around the Sweet 16, so that'll be good. Sign up. I've had quite a few people ask about sign-ups. Those will be around before American Thanksgiving. Probably about what's today? The 17th? 18th. 16th. Probably start looking for late next week. I'll probably post that for sign-ups because it doesn't take any work to post something on a Thursday where we just eat turkey and sleep and watch football and stuff like that. America.
Actually, I did think of a question. In game 1, did you have a bolt in hand?
No comment.
Because
I did not.
That's why I elected the double losing 2 root wallas rather than a play that would kill one of your creatures.
I did not.
You did not? Okay. I still think that's the right play because safer is always better. And I had the win on the crackback, but I guess if I had gotten a worm I couldn't have cast the worm after searching it. No, I couldn't have because I only had 2 green and I didn't have it in hand. I would have had to search.
Yeah, I'm confusing it with game 2.
Yeah,
game 2 was the one that I was a little bit confused because I thought it was just going to be worm win.
Right
on that one. So
no, the other thing I could have done is just gotten 1 root walla and pumped it to kill either the hippie or the or the factory.
If you had Wonder in the graveyard at that point.
I
did?
Oh, I didn't?
Didn't. I don't think you did. No.
Then I couldn't have killed hippie, but I could have killed the and actually, yeah, that would have been a bad play because I needed all the cards in hand in order to win. Making sure you get that Wonder out is always the thing. Just like getting the anger out. It's like you gotta. Anger is just in that build, as you probably would agree. It's just like it's faster and stuff. When you're playing a blue and you're trying to get Wonder out, it's not like you're just trying to slap it on the board. You're doing some control for a while. Control, exactly. Control and then turning the corner into winning. Well, I'm glad I got to win with a wild mongrel again. It's been my favorite creature since back in the day.
It's the bane of my, yeah. It's always done work against me.
It's how I got second place at a JSS to go to the championships one year. It's probably my favorite creature still, even though haven't played it all that much in pre-modern because Madness is not that great. Kurt is your favorite, I'm sure.
I have a very, very close friend of mine that also is very fond of Wild Mongrel. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to get him to play pre-modern, but
I mean,
eventually.
it really was like Wizards turning the corner on green
Yeah.
and saying, you know what? Green is the creature color, so let's make creatures good.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's stupid how like some of the things they do. It's just crazy.
And same artist does Circular Logic, so it fits pretty well.
Absolutely. All right, well, Andrew,
guys.
thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you for streaming. Yes, thank you for some of the most fun matches I've played in a while.
Absolutely.
Looks like we're jumping over for they've got 26, so we should bump them up to 30 plus.
Raid them.
Raid.
Sweet.
Every time I hear that, I think like spraying cockroaches. It's like raid. Oh, raid.
All right, later,
All right,
guys.
guys. Have a good night.
There you guys.
Thanks again.